All right, my friends and amigos, welcome back to Cooking with Paulie. Today, it's all about comfort food. Today, turkey casserole. I know, it's like 102 in the shade out there, but it's comfort food. Everybody likes a casserole. Who doesn't like a turkey casserole? It's very simple. We're gonna start, list of ingredients. First thing you got, extra wide or wide noodles. You got some mushrooms. I have a can, I couldn't find the jars. I got some celery and onion, which I will saute. I don't want to just put them in there, I want them cooked. Tastes much better, trust me. Got some flour for the roux. And with a roux, you gotta have something special. You gotta have a whisk. See, a lot of people will get this, a lot of people won't. But the whisk is what makes the magic happen. This is a special whisk. This is a magic whisk. I got this from my Aunt Nita on my trip to Maine because she appreciates a good roux. We'll go over the roux later. Anywho, back to the ingredients. We have some onion salt, and you can change this up however you want. These are the spices I like. You know your taste better than anybody. I got some onion salt, some Greek seasoning, and a little sweet chili to add a bit of a kick. I've got some cream of mushroom soup. You're gonna ask why you making a roux and a sauce, but you'll see later. Got some heavy whipping cream, chicken broth. Ooh, that was loud. Chicken broth. And then turkey breast. It's just small. There's only 3 of us in the house, so I'm not gonna overdo it. So I got a small turkey breast. I'm gonna put it in the oven, 350, about an hour and a half or so, 2 hours tops. I'm gonna put that in now because the oven's ready, and I gotta prep this. All right, give me a second. So the rest of the ingredients we're gonna get to next. So I'm gonna let that turkey cook a while, and I'll be back at you when I get going again. All right? Thank you for checking in on Cooking with Paulie. See? All right, welcome back from commercial break. Cooking with Paulie. I've got the noodles boiling. They'll cook for about 10, 14 minutes, or until al dente, which is got a little bite, but still sticks to shit. You know what it is. While I'm doing that, I'm getting my onion and my celery cooked. I use kind of a wok thing. I like it. Put your butter in there. Nothing sticks to the sides. I got onion chopping over here. I need some celery. Celery's always a good thing to have. So I got my onion chopped. That's good to go. Now, I need some celery. Short work. So my onions and my celery are gonna go into my heated wok with butter. It's probably 3, maybe 4 teaspoons or whatever of butter. Get all that together. Bada bing, bada boom. Add that. This is going to cook until it is translucent, which is see-through, but you already know that, which means it's nice and tender. You may like crunchy vegetables in your casserole, and guess what? That's how I would cook it, if that's how you like it. I like mine well done. Kicks up the flavor, gives it a little burnt taste, but not a burnt taste. You'll see. Anywho, so we're gonna let this cook. It's probably gonna be anywhere from 20 minutes to a half an hour for this to kind of go down to a translucent state. So the noodles are cooking, veggies are cooking. That's step 2. There were 2 ingredients that I left out that come in very handy. One I'm going to use, it's called Better Than Bouillon, and it's the turkey base. And it's a bouillon, but it's in the state that you just add like a teaspoon here or there until you get the flavor you want. But that'll go with the roux and the sauce. What else did I want to add that I left out? Doesn't matter, it'll come to me. But anyway, that's step 2. Get your onions and your celery cooking. Get your noodles going. And we'll pick up in a little bit after this little commercial break, which is really not a commercial. It's just I got to end the video. My daughter will edit. Boom. We'll put it on YouTube. Call it a day. I'll be back. All right, welcome back from that non-commercial break. Now comes the fun part. The roux. Talked about this. Hence this magic wand right here. Thank you, Aunt Nita. Let me get my vegetables. Very good. Okay, roux. Use about 3/4 of a stick of butter. Put it on a semi-high heat. You want that stuff like cranking. You don't want to burn it, but you want to get it to a rapid sizzle. So while I'm doing that and waiting, I got my flour, which I have in a container now. I got my magic whisk. I have my heavy cream. I have my chicken broth. I have my cream of mushroom soup. See, this is where it gets interesting. This is where you add a little bit of flavor and a little more creaminess. And I got my better than bouillon turkey base, which is important because I'm cooking what? That's right, turkey. Imagine that. If I was cooking a chicken, I'd use chicken. Exactly. You guys got this. You don't even know why you're watching me. This is so simple. But hey, what the hell? All right, I need that butter going. It's gonna take a minute for that to melt down. I would do a song and dance, but you don't want that. Trust me. I don't sing, and I sure as hell don't dance. You can ask my wife, she'll tell you. All right, let's see. Let's just do a countdown. Oh, you know what? I need to check my vegetables again here. My onion and my celery is pretty much done. It's got a bit of a dark hint to it, hence that little burnt flavor I was telling you about without it being burnt. It just gives that hint of extra bite that if you make this, you'll see when you eat it. It's very, very good. So, my butter is almost there. It is getting there. Pan. Do your thing. Fantastic. I got the magic whisk. Yes, I do. Got my flour ready. Got all my ingredients ready. Let me grab a little spoon here for the bouillon. And remember, when you use this, you gotta use it sparingly because it's wicked strong. So don't go adding a big old heaping anything to it. Start small, work your way up. All right. The whisk. Now I'm doing it this way because you don't want to add dry ingredients to a wet mix because then you get lumps. Exactly. So I do it this way. I've got my butter cooked right where I want it. I'm going to add, this is a little, I have no idea what size it is, but I use a couple of these bad boys of flour. Put that in. That's what makes the roux. The roux is nothing more than a thickening agent that you make. And then you add the liquid to it, and guess what? You get no lumps. This is the fun part. The creative part. So I've got that to a paste. Kind of a paste, which is what you want. Now, this is where I add my bouillon. Like I said, you start off small. It is thick. It will stick to the spoon. Voila. So now, let's get that going. That is going to be your turkey flavor base in the roux, as you can see. Now, that is all, looks like oatmeal almost. You start adding your chicken stock. little at a time, because it's going to thicken up, and it's going to thicken up quick. So you just add it, whisk it, because you don't want lumps. You want something smooth as an airplane's wing, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that's the chicken broth. That brings it up to like a really thick gravy, which would be good for like a sausage, biscuits, and gravy. You can see that. It's kind of thick, but we want it a bit thinner right now because it's going to cook in the oven for a while and it will re-thicken as it goes. So now we take the heavy whipping cream, which gives it a nice creamy flavor. And we add that. Yum. See? Aunt Nita's magic whisk. It works. A little more turkey. So we take a little more. Add that. As you can see, it is very creamy, which is what you want. Get back to whisking in a second. I'm gonna get this off the spoon. So as you can see, very creamy, which is what you want. And because we're going to be adding the cream of mushroom soup to it, which is going to make it even more creamy, I want to add the rest of my heavy cream. Thin it up just a tad. And as you can see, there is not a lump to be found in this. That's a good roux. Okay, now we add the cream of mushroom, which gives it a flavor that I like. You don't have to add it. Totally up to you. I like it. I grew up on Campbell's soup, so I guess I'm just hooked on it. You stir that up. No lumpies. You want creamy, not lumpy. Next, our vegetables are done, so we add them. Now, while all this is going on, my turkey is still in the oven, still cooking. I will add that later. So there are those there. Now, I need the mushrooms. So, let me open the mushrooms. Like I said, I got a can. I like jarred, but they just didn't have any the day I was at the grocery store. So there's always that. Drain them. Chuck them in. Turn the heat down all the way. Continue to stir. Yeah, I'm a messy cook. That's all right, I clean up my messes. So now, there is our casserole sauce. When the turkey's done, I will add that in. That will go over the noodles, which are, where? There they are. Noodles are done, just waiting on me and the turkey. So I will be back and we'll continue on to the next step. All right, thanks for watching. I'll be back. See you. All right, I am back. Cooking with Paulie, part 4, I think. It's all the same video, but I don't know how to edit. So it's just in force, you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, I took the turkey out. It's been about an hour, hour and a half in the oven. So I'm gonna take the drippings from my pot here and I'm gonna add it to the sauce I'm making. I'm gonna stir that up. And I'm doing this for obvious reasons, because it's a cooked turkey, and cooked turkey fat is very flavorful, so that'll add another element of flavor to our casserole mix here. So that's done and ready. Now, this is where we add the spices. Here's the onion salt. You don't want to overdo anything. You just want a hint of this and a hint of that, because it's turkey. You don't want to overpower it. But I like onion, so I do a little bit of onion salt. I'm going to forego the Greek just because I'm not in the mood, but I am going to add a little bit of sweet chili, and that just kicks it up a little bit. But again, don't add a lot, do it to taste. Is this even open? Yes, it is. There, that's done. So now, I took the turkey out of the oven, that's on the board. There's the board, and there's my turkey. I'm gonna put my glasses on, because I'm old. I need them to see some things, especially something that's hot. I don't want to just grab it and hurt myself tremendously. So I'm just gonna cut my turkey up. Now this is not 100% dry, because you don't want it to be. You want it to have a little bit of juice to it left. So it's still got a little bit of pink on it, because as it cooks in the oven with your casserole, it's gonna cook up, and you don't want to start with a tough bird. Tough bird, yeah, whatever. Tough luck, tough bird, whatever. So basically, you're just cutting this all into little pieces. It's casserole. You don't want it to be Marie Callender's. You want it to be your own. But the principles are the same. Na 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 na. And as we cut this up into bite-sized morsels, we're going to add it into our sauce. Go ahead, sing yourself a song. I'm busy. Give me a minute. Again, you don't want to hear me sing. All right, so there's the chicken. Chopped up, cubed up, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to transfer this over to this. Kick that in there with that. Then we want to grab one of these bad boys, little paddle action, because right now the whisk has done its purpose. Again, thank you, Aunt Nita. But now we need a blade. It's kind of a, whatever the hell, you spatula kind of thing. But that way you get around the edges and you stir everything together. Look at that bad boy. All right, give you a peek of this. What does that look like? Well, looks like that. Yummy. Now we take that and we add it to our bowl of pre-cooked noodles. All right, where's my little paddle daddle? There it is. All right. Get all that good stuff out of the pan. Don't want to waste any of this. This is comfort gold. I wish you could smell it. And when it's all done, I wish you were here to taste it. You're gonna have to do this on your own then. It may seem like it's taking forever, but that's just because I don't know how to edit. I don't live in California. I don't have the advantage of Hollywood and people editing my YouTube videos for me. And if I did, hey, might be a different story, but right now I am mixing my sauce into my noodles, as you can see. Then we're going to transfer all this into this bad boy. This is a, what size? Bada bing, bada boom. 13 by 9 by 2 baking pan. This is metal. You can use glass. You can use metal. If you're using non-stick, go at 350. Well, now you want to go a little higher. I'd say maybe 375 to 400. Probably same thing with this pan. It'll work. But I do olive oil pan with spray. You want to do your pan because you don't want anything sticking. When you go to cut this up and serve it later, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying. Liberal amount. That's one of the only times, again, you'll hear me say liberal. Ha! I see what I did there. Anyway, then you pour this all in here. This is now oven ready. Like I said, about 375, 400. I would bake it half an hour, 40 minutes. Oh, there I go. You don't hear me. Okay, so anyway, this is what we have for now. This is what's going to go into the oven. See? Boom. Right now I'm going to put aluminum foil over it and refrigerate it. That way, when my funny honey gets home, or when she's on her way home, I can just fire up the old skid oven there, throw it in there, it'll be done when she gets home. So my next video will be when it's done and it's going on a plate, and then that'll be the end of it. So y'all take care, and I'll see you soon.